you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you have been getting. Now, if you're living the life of your dreams, doing everything that makes you feel ultra happy, I want to give you a virtual high five, beautiful, because you are doing it. But if you need a little help in moving forward and doing the things that you want to do in your life, keep watching. Hello, my loves. My name is Cameo, and welcome to my cozy little YouTube home, totally dedicated to helping you show up for yourself so that you can create and brand the business of your dreams. After today's episode, you will be able to create a daily routine that will put you on the path to living an intentional and productive life that leaves you joy-filled. In the last couple of years, I have made some drastic changes in my life, and one of the most drastic changes being to leave the corporate world that I was in for over 25 years to start my own business from scratch. If you want to learn more about how I build the confidence needed to step out into entrepreneurship, I want you to watch my video, Confidence is Key in Entrepreneurship, and I will definitely leave the link in the cards above. So you should watch that after you watch this video. Let me tell you that change is hard, at least for me it was. But I want you to remember that on the other side of change is definitely your best life. When I embraced change and realized that I needed to create a daily routine to help me be more intentional and more productive, it was definitely a game changer. Let's change the game in your life and create the perfect daily routine for you. First, we're going to start with your daily routine. Now, the daily routine has 3 separate areas that you can interchange as needed, just to make sure that you are including all of these in the morning to make you more productive and focused for your day. The first thing is to release. What I mean by release is to, when you wake up in the morning and you've had these dreams and thoughts, I would spend the first 20 minutes of your day journaling to release all the thoughts that you've had in your head, because once you get it out of your head, you're more at peace because you don't have to remember it, think about it anymore until you go back to your journal to actually reflect on it. So if you can spend the first 20 minutes of your day, and I say release because it's a unfocused journaling. Like, unfocused means just getting everything out on paper. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no things that you have to include. You're just getting all those thoughts out on paper so you can start with a clean slate in the morning to be able to do all the things that you need to do in your life to be productive. Step two is to replenish. That's when you are building your relationship. You're filling your mind and spirit. You're building that much needed connection with God. And you can do that in prayer. You can do that in Bible study, worship, anything to get you more in tune with your spirituality. Because I always believe there is a higher being, and that's why we are able to do all the things that we want to do and love to do in our lives. So prayer, Bible study, meditation, focusing, whatever you need to do to get you more focused in the morning to help replenish your spirit and your body. If you're loving the content, I ask that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe below to be a part of the Cam fam. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be the first to know when I upload all my amazing videos weekly. The third step is to regenerate. Cardio, strength training, anything that can get that blood flowing, get your body pumping, wake up your mind. I know that some mothers don't actually have the time to work out in the morning because they have to get the kids ready, and we know how those babies get in the morning. But if you can, try to wake up a little early to get at least 30 minutes in to get your blood flowing. I guarantee it will give you more energy throughout the day. But if that's not something that is attainable for you, you can always take this part of the morning routine and add it to your evening session. So it's all about you. So remember, everything in this routine is all about you and your work-life balance. So your daily routine is not going to look like my daily routine or someone next to you. It's all about you and what makes you feel better and more productive and able to handle your day better. So don't get pressured by what someone else is doing, because you have to sit down and think what you need to do to feel better. Do you currently have a daily routine in place? And if so, what are some of the things that you include in that routine? I would love to hear in the comments below, because it's always good to share so that other people can see and maybe take in some of the things that you do to make yourself feel better. Now we're going to move into the evening routine. This is after your 9 to 5, after the children have done everything they needed to do and you have gotten them off so they can have that amazing night's sleep and get up and do it all over again. So when you start your daily routine, step 1 is to relax. So I say shower, bubble bath, lavender, candles, chamomile tea, anything that can bring you from your 1,000 down to your 10 so that you can be in a more relaxed state. Now this is for just giving you that woosah moment that we all need. That's all you and only you. So I ask that you just build that into your daily routine. I want you to look forward to your hot shower. I want you to look forward to your relaxing bubble bath and your candles and wine if needed, girl. But anyway, make sure this is the first part, because this is gonna automatically start telling your brain it's time to bring it on down a notch. Now, once you've done the relaxing, lotioned up, I'm always gonna say lavender, and chamomile tea, it's time to reflect. Now, reflection is focus journaling. In the daytime, we did unfocused because we're trying to clear our mind. But when we get to the evening, reflect on what happened during your day. So during this journaling session, you can ask yourself, what worked today? What didn't work today? What made me happy? What didn't bring me joy? How can I change those things? If you ask yourself those 5 questions at night, anything that didn't go right or anything that didn't fill you up during the day, you won't be thinking about it, because once you write it out, as I said earlier in the morning, it's no longer a thought. So you can write it out, find the solution, write out the solution, and you can try again tomorrow. There's no going to bed with any regrets or thoughts about anything that didn't happen the way you wanted it to, and you can just relax and just lay out and understand that everything is taken care of because you've written it out. Step 6 is to read. You can read your Bible, you can read a magazine, you can read a book, but I advise you not to read anything that's too stimulating. Like for me, I cannot read a business book like right before I'm about to go to sleep, because all night my mind will be calculating everything that I'm supposed to do tomorrow morning to make my business better, to be more profitable, to be more successful, to touch my life. You see where I'm going with this? So I ask that whatever you choose to read is a light read, is a peaceful read that will help you just read until you just doze off into sleep and are at peace with yourself. So you have relaxed, you have reflected, and you have read a little bit. Now it's time to rest. Get that much needed rest so your body can go to sleep and start healing and growing, because you do grow through rest. You do get stronger through rest. So rest is a step that a lot of people don't get a lot of, but I suggest you try to get 8 hours. But the older you get, the less sleep you need, I guess. Now, I guess I am old, because I'm at the point where 6 hours is just amazing for me. Get all the rest that you can, and make sure that you create a standard rest time. So like when you start your wind down for your daily routine, when you start your daily routine, let's try to get it started at the same time every night to build that routine, so your body can start understanding and feeling when it's time to actually bring it down and get everything started. So try to have a scheduled bedtime. I know it's not always feasible, but the more standard and structured that you are, the more at peace you will be in your mind, and the more that you'll be able to accomplish, which means the more productive you will be. So the more intentional that you are, the more productive that you will be. Now, I wanted to let you know that all of these tips that I've given you today are actually in a guide that I created called The 7 R's to Success, Living an Intentional and Productive Life. So I will leave that link in the cards as well, so you can just click on it, and I will also leave it in the description so you can go get your free copy and have everything that I've talked about today, so that you can intentionally create a space that it's totally filled with everything that you need that will bring you joy and just leave you fulfilled in your life. I hope this video gave you enough information so you can be intentional and productive in your life and create that routine that will give you that much needed, much requested work-life balance to keep you moving forward in your life to get to the next level of your life so you can be the amazing person that God put you here to be. Thank you so much for being and listening and watching and being a part of my community, and I will definitely see you right here, same time, same place next week. Bye.